What's going on, pranksters? Welcome back to another gaming setup video, and right now I'm gonna show you guys how easily you can put together a gaming station specifically made for two people. Whether you have a sibling you share a room with, or maybe you and your significant other are gamers, this setup will show you what a two-person gaming station could look like. And yes, this setup will feature both the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5. But before we get started with that, let me announce the giveaway for this video. If this video gets 50,000 likes, I will hook up someone from the comments with a cool gaming setup, which will include a gaming desk, a gaming chair, a gaming monitor, RGB accessories, and either a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X. And to participate, all you have to do is like this video and leave a cool comment below telling me how you would celebrate if you won this setup. Alright then, let's get to building this setup. We'll begin with the showing of the location where the setup will take place, and it'll happen right in front of my epic floating astronaut tapestry. Those of you who've been following my setups have seen this before. Around it, you'll see that it's got a makeshift foam board frame and RGB light strips around it. Now, don't mind the basic setup I have here on the right. I'm still working on that one. But anyway, we'll focus here, and what we are seeing is the desk for this setup. It's the 62 by 28 inch Gala X Hero desk. It's pretty long, and since this setup is for two people, length is very important. This desk comes equipped with a drink holder on one side and a headset hook on the opposite end. Now, this isn't your average gaming desk because the Gala X Hero actually comes with RGB functions, which I will show you in a bit. Also included with this desk is a gigantic mouse pad that covers the whole surface of the desk. That's great for extra padding on the desk, as well as being able to use the mouse anywhere on it. Here are the buttons that will control the lighting of this desk, but to be able to do that, we have to power it up first. So here I brought out my power tower, which I will place in the middle of the desk. I like this one because I can also power devices through USB. For example, this desk is powered through USB, so it's the first thing being plugged in. Once I press on the on button, the light show begins, and basically the outside of the legs light up. The edges on both ends also have crazy colors constantly changing. And yes guys, these are adjustable. Alright, now that we have our desk ready, we can start to place our awesome gadgets on top, and it's basically a case of what you do to one side, you have to do to the other. For example here guys, I'm gonna place a monitor on the left side of the desk, and that will be for player 1. Well, player 2 will need a monitor as well, so here's another one. At first I had both monitors touching, which looked pretty cool and all, but such things should never happen with a two-person gaming setup. If both players are gaming and the monitors are too close, it'll be very distracting for both of them, so we'll space them out. And actually guys, it's for the best because the gap is where we'll be placing our game consoles. Player 1 happens to be an Xbox fan, so the Xbox Series X will be plugged into the monitor on the left, and it's looking really good there. Player 2 just loves the PlayStation 5, so as I was about to place it on the desk, that's when I started thinking of how I would arrange both game consoles in the middle. At first I thought it would be cool and different if the PS5 was laying flat on its side, but it just didn't look good to me. So instead I went ahead and laid the Xbox on its side and the PS5 standing up next to it. Again, it just wasn't appealing, and overall my worst idea was having the Xbox lay on its side and the PlayStation 5 standing on top of it. And if you thought this arrangement looked bad, this one is even worse. So I just decided to stop playing around with these two awesome game consoles and just place them side by side standing up. As you can see, there's a gap between both monitors. Well, that's the spot where I will place the small tower. It's a controller and game case holder, but here's the thing guys, you can't have a gaming setup without snacks. We need fuel to keep gaming, so here I have some strawberry Pop-Tarts. It's a pack of 4, but I only slide a couple of them on the bottom, right where the game cases would go. Above them, I'll have some chocolate bars handy. These ones right here are really good and just enough sugar to get me through a long day of gaming. Here are the controllers. First, the PlayStation 5 controller and the Xbox Series X controller will go on top. So now we'll just slide the tower towards the back of the desk between both game consoles, and of course this can't be a Nextraker gaming setup without a bag of Hot Cheetos Extra. What I have right here is an RGB drink coaster, and since the drink holder is on player 2's side, player 1 will get this coaster because both players are Pepsi fans. So here we have a Pepsi Zero for player 1, and of course player 2 gets a Pepsi Zero as well. Headphones are very essential when having a two-person gaming setup. No way should the monitor's audio be turned on, it would cause too much distraction for both players. Here player 1 will have his RGB gaming headset hang from the hook on the side of the desk. Unfortunately player 2 doesn't have a headphone holder, but it's not a big deal because this RGB headset can hang from the drink holder just like that. And that pretty much completes the desk portion of this setup. So let's fire everything up and see how everything looks when everything is operating. As you guys can see, this desk is very well lit. On the sides and the front view you can see the monitors are on. The Xbox has Crash Bandicoot on standby, and on the PlayStation we are watching a streamer play Call of Duty. So yeah, at this point this setup looks complete, right guys? Well no, because even though we have pretty much everything we need, we cannot be gaming standing up. Luckily Karnox was nice enough to send me 2 gaming chairs for my 2-person gaming setup, so let's go ahead and unbox one of them. Inside this giant brown cardboard box covered with Karnox branding is one of our gaming chairs. Gently with a blade I was able to cut through the tape to be able to open the flaps. Inside all components are either wrapped in plastic, foam wrap, or inside smaller boxes. Here's something cool that really stood out to me, and it's something that I've yet to see other gaming chair brands do, and that is that they included a gaming mouse pad. Little complimentary details like these do matter, guys. So here I have this really cool mouse pad with Karnox branding that I can use later for another gaming setup. And here's the seat, guys. I thought that it was really nice of Karnox to already have both armrests attached to the seat. It's one less step that we have to deal with, which means that the chair can be built faster. Inside the box we are also provided with a black lumbar support pillow with straps and a headrest pillow also with straps. The ergonomic design on the backrest looks freaking awesome. I really love the clever design of the upper openings, which resemble Karnox's iconic gamer logo. The easy to read assembly manual also came with the box. So by following its directions I was able to build both chairs. Of course power tools do make things go by faster and easier. And once I went through the whole manual from start to finish, I was able to complete the whole setup of the chairs. The last step was to strap both pillows on the chair and I was done. Alright, well here's the chair all completed. From top to bottom we have some really sturdy casters that allow for easy movement of the chair. A height adjuster for all gamer sizes. This chair reclines back from 90 degrees to 155 degrees by pulling on the reclining lever. Both armrests are flexible and pretty much adjust to all comfort levels. I love the fact that the surfaces are carbon fiber, which means it'll be more durable and long lasting. The high density mold shaping foam inside the chair makes gaming for hours more comfortable and enjoyable. This is one awesome chair, guys, and like I said, for this setup we got 2 chairs. As you can see, the other one is a much darker shade of gray, but they're both really great chairs. And just in case you guys were interested in the price, they go for under $300. Check out the description below for a link to this chair as well as other items featured in this video. As you can see, the chairs fit in perfectly and don't get in each other's way. Just look at that beauty. 2 gamers can actually own this gaming setup. It's very awesome, and for those of you who are on a budget, it's definitely worth building. Now pranksters, before I wrap up this video, I want to remind you guys about the giveaway that I mentioned at the beginning. If this video happens to get 50,000 likes, I will choose someone from the comments at random, and that person will get the following items: a gaming desk, a gaming chair, a gaming monitor, RGB accessories, and either a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X. One last thing, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Good luck pranksters, I'll see you guys in my next video.